In today's globalized and industrialized society, sustaining a competitive advantage in the marketplace is significantly crucial for both small businesses and renowned conglomerates. Employees are a critical human resource asset that can certainly aid an organization in sustaining a competitive advantage, which could eventuate into the business intensifying its profitability. As authors Narang and Sharma exemplify in an article that employees and their skills are a facet that competing organizations are unable to imitate. The skills that an employee possesses are the core competencies that help an individual in excelling within an organizational context. The skills that an employee exhibits can be classified as either soft or hard. Soft skills are also known as interpersonal skills that enables an individual to work efficiently and effectively within the boundaries of an organization's corporate culture. Whereas hard skills are the specific core and technical abilities of a job that can be learned whilst working within the organization. As an individual that is currently employed with Australia Post, there are varying enterprise and hard skills that I hold. To elaborate, mentioned below is a list of soft skills that I possess, which has enabled me to handle interpersonal relations at work in an effective manner and also assisted me in communicating effectively within an organization. The interpersonal attributes are effective communication, ability to work with a team, ability to work with a diversified workforce, self confidence, effective negotiation skills, conflict resolution skills, and being empathetic. Some personal attributes are critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, self motivation, and self awareness. On the contrary, the hard skills I currently possess that are very much specific to my job at Australia Post are also mentioned in a table, such as effective listening skills, attentiveness, being understanding, positive and friendly attitude, clear communication, knowledgeable in regards to the products and services, ability to manage stress and difficult customers, basic computer and telephonic skills, being open minded and flexible when dealing with customers, being consistent by providing the same top quality service to all customers. One of the soft skills that I need further development in is to be an effective negotiator at workplace. Effective negotiation is the process of getting the best terms as an employee before the other individual commences to act on that interest. According to authors Chebet, Rotich, and Kogut, an approach to improving negotiation skills is by having a positive attitude and viewing any conflict as constructive, which I clearly do lack at this stage. Secondly, effective self awareness is also a soft skill that I need polishing in, which can be achieved by becoming aware of oneself's emotions, strengths, and weaknesses. As per authors Okpara and Edben, being open to feedback is one of the fundamental steps in becoming more self aware as an individual. On the other hand, hard skills such as attentiveness and managing stress when dealing with irate customers can be improved by practicing some form of meditation. This is an effective mechanism to remain calm in stressful scenarios. Intelligence is the ability of an individual to learn from experiences, to respond and to react to situations in a cognitive manner. Although emotional intelligence is the ability of an individual to identify, assess, and manage one's own emotions as well as that of others. According to authors Kanaya and Shanti, having emotional intelligence allows a person to think more creatively and to use emotions as a medium to solve problems. An individual who is emotionally intelligent is skilled in four primary areas, which are recognizing, using, understanding, and regulating oneself and others' emotions. There are several benefits of developing emotional intelligence as a customer service consultant at Australia Post. For instance, an individual with high levels of emotional intelligence are better able to cooperate with others. Being able to liaise with people is extremely important for a call center agent as they are dealing with varying customers on a day-to-day basis. Managing work-related stress is also relatively easy for an individual who has high levels of emotional intelligence. Contact center can be stressful as agents have to deal with irate and demanding customers regularly. Progressing and getting promoted at a workplace is more likely for a person with high emotional intelligence as they possess skills such as empathy and self awareness, attributes which are highly essential in a call center context as employees are dealing with people on a regular basis. Self determination theory is quite a broad conceptual notion that can be utilized to understand the motivational aspects of an individual. In addition, the framework also exemplifies the psychomatic elements required for an individual to attain optimal motivation, commitment, and well being. Self determination theory is a framework that is made up of six micro theories, which are as follows. Cognitive evaluation theory. This is how external events affects people's intrinsic motivation. Organismic integration theory. This is how people acquire the motivation to carry out behaviors that are uninteresting. The causality orientation theory. This is the motivation that an individual develops over time at a broad level of their personality. The basic psychological needs theory. These are individual psychological needs of autonomy, competence, and relatedness that an individual needs to fulfill. Goal content theory. These are the individual's aspirations that they value for their well-being. And lastly, the relationship motivation theory. This is the motivation that a person has in order to seek out and maintain close relationships. In relation to an organizational context, the self-determination theory and the basic psychological needs of individual has a direct correlation on the performance and productivity of an employee working with an institution. The work behaviors of an employee to work efficiently and effectively whilst generating results of high quality is quite related to the way an employee can fulfill their basic psychological needs. A brief outline of how self-determination theory works within an organization can be demonstrated. For instance, autonomous motivation is a crucial element in self-determination theory that can predict the outcomes at workplace. An employee that can find value in the job that they are undertaking will certainly demonstrate qualities of amplified work motivation. This would eventuate into employees feeling satisfied with their jobs and being less exhausted and burnt out. Fulfillment of an employee's three basic psychological needs of autonomy, competence, and relatedness would result in diminished organizational deviance from employees. The employees at the work would perform their duties and responsibilities with greater enjoyment. Leaders of the workplace should also be high in autonomy support, as this would result in employees being more satisfied with their jobs and be healthier psychologically to carry out their duties and responsibilities. The goals and aspirations of an employee should also be encouraged within the organization, as this would result in employees perceiving a sense of achievement within the workplace. This would also eventuate into the organization having a less attrition rate. In future, as an internal organizational consultant, emotional intelligence can be applied within the Australia Post Contact Center in order to facilitate team and organizational cohesiveness. To elaborate, both the individual and team performance of contact center agents can be developed by teaching employees on how to manage their own emotions as well as managing the relationship with others, particularly customers. Self-awareness and relationship management are two of the unique skills that make up emotional intelligence quotient that Australia Post contact center agents can develop. Thank you guys for listening to my presentation. My name is Karthik Chermain, and this is for my assessment in regards to the unit that I'm currently doing, which is Business Research Project. Thank you. Stay safe. Take care.